trouble with sleeping and you can only sleep to tinkly 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 ear sounds, is that correct? Perfect. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you some tinkly 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 ear sounds that would be sure to put you to sleep. What do you think? Great. Let's begin. that is all for the tingly ear sounds. I hope you feel well rested, relaxed, and able to sleep. Good night. Hello there. Welcome to the clinic. My name is Rada, and I see that you are scheduled today for an ear cleaning. Yes, okay, good. Let's just jump right into it, okay? Great. So I'm gonna look in this ear a little bit. I'm just gonna see what I can see. You know, I am seeing a lot of earwax over here. Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's actually blocking all of the structures in your ear. It's blocking your ear canal. I don't even think your eardrum can move to like produce sound to you. It's so blocked. Do you have trouble hearing? Yeah, I can tell. It looks pretty bad in here. If I pull up on your ear, does it hurt? A little bit, okay. And out a little bit, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is not looking good. Let's move over to this one, okay? So I am just going to take a look here, and yep, same thing. Super duper blocked all the way. It's actually leaking out a bit. Yeah, it is leaking out. From what I can see, it's a lot of earwax going on here. Yeah. Does this hurt? If I pull back on it, does it hurt? Yeah. And if I pull here, and if I pull down, okay. So we can definitely help you today in our ear cleaning clinic, okay? Great. So I'm gonna start with this. This is our ear cleaning pick. She's a beauty, isn't she? Yes, and we're just gonna go in and remove all of that earwax from your ears, okay? Great. So I just need you to turn your head. Good. Alright, let me just start. And just keep your head in that position, okay? Good. I'm just gonna pull your ear and we can get started here. I'm just doing slow strokes to get this out of there. Yes, it's slowly moving around pretty slowly though. Okay, we're making some leeway now. Okay, so let me take another look-see here. It's moved a little bit. I've got some of it out. The looser pieces, the pieces that came out more easily, but you still do have a lot in your ear. Okay, so I'm gonna switch my tool, and this one is smaller, and it is much more finer. Okay, so I'm going to basically use this to get in the back and then move around. I'm just gonna dig at the sides of it to try to get it to come forward, okay? Great. Yes, we're making headway here. It is moving quite a bit, which is perfect. Okay, so I've managed to push it quite forward out of your eardrum, okay? Yes, it's moved way, way forward, which is great. So, to get all of it out, I am going to use this. Now, you see how it moves on its own? Now, I know this can look a bit scary, okay, but this is a special tool and it has a very gentle grab, and it's just gonna go through and it's going to grab all of that earwax out of your ear, okay? Yeah, very, very gentle. Here we go. Don't be afraid. It's going to do its job. It's pulling it out and it's doing a great job. Yes, it's pulling it out well, don't worry. And we got it. Great. Let me take a look at your ear. Uh-huh. Great. It looks much, much clearer now. Wonderful. All right, let's move on to your other ear. Please turn your head this way. Great. So this ear doesn't have as much as the other. I'll probably only have to use this tool and it'll be done nice and quick, okay? Great. Let's get started. Yes, I'm getting it slowly. Very, very slowly. Don't worry. You're doing a great job. Just keep holding still for me, okay? Perfect. I think I got it all out. Please can you turn your head for me to let me get a look? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. So I did get all of it out. Yes. Thankfully I was able to. Alright. Thank you for stopping by our clinic. I hope that you had a great time. And please come by again. Bye bye. I'm gonna touch there. I'm gonna touch here. Good, good. All right. I'm gonna pull your ear up. Do you feel any pain? No. I'm gonna pull your ear out. Do you feel any pain? No. Good. I'm gonna pull your ear down. Do you feel any pain? Press, 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 press. Hi there, welcome in. My name is Dr. Rada, and I will be your resident audiologist for today. Before we get started, I would just like to confirm who you are, and could you please tell me your name? Good, good. And could you please tell me the reason that you came in to see me today? Good. Okay. So, as I was looking over my notes before I came in, I saw that your primary care physician recommended you to come over here. The note says severe ear pain. Can you tell me a bit about that, please? Okay. Okay. And when did your ears start hurting? Okay. And would you say that it's a dull pain, an aching pain, a sharp pain? Got it, got it. And would you say that you feel like it radiates out of your ear? Does it give you a headache? It does. Okay. And between the time that you got your referral and you came here, because I know it's been a couple of days, uh, have you noticed any changes? Has the pain gotten significantly worse? Has it been harder for you? Please let me know about what's happening. Okay, so you've noticed no significant changes? Great, that is amazing. So, here is my plan for you today. Are you ready? Good. The first thing that we are going to do is we're going to take a look inside each of your ears. First, we're going to start by palpating the outside. After we palpate the outside, we are then going to take a look on the inside. If there is wax, we will then remove the wax. If there is an infection, we will handle the infection. Okay, it'll be simple. It should be painless. But if you do happen to feel any pain, please let me know and I will stop immediately. Good, good. So, here is how we're going to do this. I'm going to start with your ear that hurts the least amount first. And that ear is your right ear, correct? Good. So, I'm just going to come a little bit closer to you. That's okay. Good. Okay, I'm just going to lean on over. Yep, just like that. And I'm just gonna take a look at the outside of your ear. Okay. The outside of your ear right now, it's looking pretty great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab on your ear. I'm going to pull it. And I would like it if you could tell me if you feel pain, okay? Good. All right. I'm going to pull your ear up. Do you feel any pain? No. I'm going to pull your ear out. Do you feel any pain? No. Good. I'm going to pull your ear down. Do you feel any pain? No? Wonderful. All right, and now I'm going to take my finger. Do you see it? My little finger here. Here we go. And with my little finger, I'm going to tap on the inside of your ear right before the ear canal. I'm going to push, and I'm just going to tap, 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 okay? So here are my fingers. Ready? Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Did that hurt at all? No? Wonderful. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to massage the back of your ear with my two little fingers here. And I'm trying to see if you have any pain when I press on the back, okay? Great. Here we go. I'm just going to massage the back. Massage it. Massage it. Massage, massage. I'm going to touch here. I'm going to touch there. I'm going to touch here. Good, good, very good. Was that painful at all for you, sweetheart? No. Great. Now we're going to move over to your right ear, okay? Let's just swing on over here. Alrighty, and now we are taking a look at your right ear, okay? So, I am just going to look and look and look. Yes, this ear, the outside looks great as well. There's nothing to be concerned about, okay? Good. Just looking and looking and looking. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to once again pull on your ear and I want you to tell me if you feel any sort of pain, okay? Good. I'm pulling up on your ear. Do you feel any pain? No. I'm pulling out on your ear. Do you feel any pain? No? Good. I'm pulling down on your ear. Do you feel any pain? None? Wonderful, wonderful. All right, now I'm going to take my two little fingers and I'm just going to press on the inside of your ear right before the ear canal.
and I want you to tell me if you feel any pain. Press, 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 press. Did you feel any pain? None? Wonderful. All right. Now I'm going to take these two little fingers again and I'm just going to massage the outside. I'm going to palpate that back area like I did before. Okay? Good. Massage, massage, massage. 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 All right, did you feel that? Okay, and did it hurt? No. Okay, that's great. That is great indeed. All right, and now that I've examined the outside of both of your wonderful ears, I'm now going to look inside of them, okay? Great. So, what I'm going to do is I am just going to look inside of your right ear first and then your left ear, okay? Wonderful. So, let's take a look and see what we can see. All right. So, as I am looking inside of your ear, it looks very, very inflamed. Yeah, it's really red. I can't visualize your eardrum, and it looks like you have the start of an infection going on. Yes, and there is something else in your ear that I am noticing. So, what I want to do is I want to take one more look, okay? Great. So, yeah, this is definitely what I think it is. Do you use cotton swabs or Q-tips in your ears? You do? Okay. So, what it looks like is going on is in your right ear, you have the beginning of an ear infection, which is why it seems to be irritated currently. And I think the cause of that ear infection is using Q-tips because you have something else going on in your ear. And that is as you put the Q-tip in your ear and you were cleaning away, feeling all the tingles and how good it feels. Bits and pieces of that cotton swab got lodged in with the earwax that you ended up pushing further in your ear, which is why we do not recommend you use Q-tips. But it's okay. I will get it out for you. One more time, let's take another look. Okay. So I cannot visualize the tympanic membrane, and your poor ear just looks very, very irritated. All right, let's look at your left ear now, okay? As I'm looking at your left ear, I'm seeing a bit of the same, but this one looks more angry. Let's have a closer look. I'm seeing this one is way, way more upset. It seems like there is an infection in this one. I also cannot visualize the tympanic membrane. Yeah, I cannot see much. It's covered in wax and what you would describe as thick yellow gunky stuff, and that is just your infection, okay? That is, yeah, an infection. Don't worry. We'll give you some antibiotics. Yeah, it's red, inflamed. This your ear canal is actually so swollen that it's made the inside of it appear to be narrower. And because it is so swollen, we are going to have to be very, very gentle, okay? Great. So, now that I've looked in both of your ears, what I'm going to do is I am going to use a very special tool to clean your poor ears out. And you may be wondering what that tool is, so I'll show you. I'm going to grab it from behind me. Ta-da! This very special tool is called an ear pick. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm just going to go through, I'm going to get all of your earwax out, and then I'm going to use this fluffy side that you see here. And with the fluffy side, I'm going to just clean up the rest of the debris, okay? You don't have to worry your pretty little head. This will be relatively painless, and it should be very, very relaxing. So, let us get started. Here is the end that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to go in your ear, okay? Here I go. Well, that's a great question. Please be a bit still. Don't try to talk as much, okay? But I will answer your question. I started with your left ear because it was the one that is the most infected, and I wanted to give you the most comfort as quickly as possible. Yeah, I know. I've had an ear infection before too. I know how unpleasant it can feel when your ears are hurt. Alright, I am going to scratch at the top and scratch at the bottom and scratch at the left and scratch at the right. And now I am going to go for the middle. Good. Good. Alright. This angry eardrum looks like it's ready to give us all of the wax, okay? So I can't take this out in one big chunk, so I am gonna take it out in pieces. piece number 1. There it goes. Piece number 2. Whoosh, whoosh. Got it. There it goes. And the last and final piece. Piece number 3. There it goes. See, now that wasn't too bad, was it? Great. So now I'm going to do your right ear and we're going to get you all nice and cleaned up. That wasn't too bad. Yay. So I'm just going to take my time, clean your right ear. Just relax, 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 relax. You don't have to worry about anything, okay? Wonderful. All right. Now we're in your right ear. You know, I thought your left ear had more earwax, but it looks like your right ear has a giant claw. I do think I'll probably be able to pick this out in one big piece. All right. It's looking like it's time. I'm just going to peel it down at the top and at the bottom and on the right and on the left. And now for the middle. Good, good. Just a few more seconds. Sorry if it's uncomfortable. And pulling it out, 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 pulling it out. Got it. That was a big, big piece. All right. So I've successfully gotten the earwax out of your eardrum, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quite quickly take this ear pick pen and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to dust off all of the excess that kind of got towards the outer end of your ear canal. So for your right side, here we go. There we go. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. 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 Great. And now for your left ear. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. 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 Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, now you're all nice and clean. I'm going to look in your ear one more time on both sides. Let's start with your least painful ear, which is your right ear. I'm just going to grab it and I'm pulling it out. And I'm pulling it down. There we go. I can visualize your tympanic membrane. I can see the bony landmarks. Mm-hmm. It does look a little boggy and foggy back there, but we'll clear that out with some antibiotics, okay? That looks great. Let's take a look at your other ear, okay? I'm pulling the ear out, and up, okay, down. Great, I can see. I am seeing the tympanic membrane. I can see all the phony landmarks. This also looks a little boggy and foggy, but that's okay. And I can see the tympanic membrane. I can see the bony landmarks. This one also looks a little boggy and foggy, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's looking clear. It is still red and inflamed. All right. So I was able to get everything out of your ear. What I am concerned about is that infection, and I'm also very concerned about that left ear. Um, what is worrying me is that it seemed to be so swollen that it narrowed the ear canal. So I would like to keep updates on that ear so we can see if that swelling goes down, okay? Because if the swelling doesn't go down, it could probably be another issue, but I don't want to worry you about anything right now. Great. So now here's what we're going to do. I am going to assign you antibiotics, and I would like you to take these antibiotics 2 times a week. I'm sorry, I would like you to take them twice a day for the next 2 weeks, okay? Great. And so I will also have the nurses come in, and they are going to help you with your paperwork. They're going to give you your paperwork. They're also going to help you sign some things as well. They're going to ask you where your primary pharmacy is, and then you will be on your merry way. Please remember, do not use Q-tips anymore. If you want to clean your ears, you can do it with water, or you can come in to have them professionally cleaned, okay? I don't want to see your pretty ears struggle anymore. Alright, great. I will see you later. Please come back in 3 weeks from now so we can have another checkup so I can see how your ears are doing. Wonderful. Have a good day. Goodbye now. I'm just going to insert the cotton swab in your ear. I'm getting deep in the ear canal and making sure that I remove everything. Now I am really getting in your ears and scrubbing, all of that earwax off of your fur and scrubbing your ears until they are nice and clean. Hello there. Welcome to the salon. I am Rita, and I will be doing your ear cleaning for you today. I understand that you are a hybrid creature, so your ears may be a bit different from what I am used to. Your ears have lots of fur and very, very deep canals, so we have a lot to clean. In this spa experience, I will clean your ears I will wipe them off and I will give them a good massage, okay? Great, so let's get started. You can close your eyes now if that helps you relax. Wonderful. The first thing that I am going to do is with every standard ear cleaning, we do take a look into the person's ears. So I'm going to look at your ears very quickly and see what work needs to be done. Turning the light on my flashlight, I'm just looking inside your ear. I see you have quite a bit of fur. And behind all of that fur, you have a lot of earwax, it seems. It's going all the way deep into the canal. Deep, deep, deep into the canal. And it's pushing up against your tympanic membrane. The walls of your ears are lined with dead skin, and you have lots of ear hair. Okay, let's get started. First, let's turn off the light. Now we'll get started with your ear cleaning. If anything hurts, please tell me and I will change what I'm doing immediately, okay? Great. So I'm going to grab this cotton swab. Now, in general, cotton swabs are not recommended to clean the inner portion of your ears, but I will use the cotton swabs to clean the outside of your ears, okay? So I'm just going to insert the cotton swab in your ear, and I'm just going to use it to clean all of the outside, okay? I'm gently cleaning the outside. Now, let's get behind your ears. Alright. As I'm doing this, I am going to turn on my light, okay? So it might be a little bit bright on your closed eyes. And I am turning on my light so that I may see the inside of your ears just to make sure I'm not hurting you. I'm going to pay special attention to the back of your ears and make sure that there are no issues. I'm bringing the light back in now, and I'm just really making sure that all of that is nice and clean. Now we're going to switch over to this tool. It is a special tool. It may look very intimidating, but I promise it is not. And this is just going to pick up all of that dead skin that is next to you, okay? So I'm just going to clean up the dead skin on your ear.
Great. All of the dead skin has now been removed. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start going on the inside of your ear, okay? Now, the tip may be a little cold, but it shouldn't be very scary. I'm going to rub this fluffy part all over you. And this is what the back of it should feel like. Nothing to be scared about. Now, I'm going to rub the part that I will be inserting in your ear all over you, on your forehead and your nose, your cheeks, and all on the sides of your ear. Now that you have a feel, I'm going to put the light back on you, and I am now going to go inside of your ear, okay? If it hurts, please let me know. And I am really gonna work on getting all of that earwax out of your ear, okay? I am making my way through quite a big portion of all of the earwax that you have. Good. You seem to be a self-cleaner. You have a lot of earwax pushed on the back of your eardrum. But we shall get it all out and make it as pain-free as possible. Good. Now I'm going to use the soft side to clean off a lot of the dead skin that is deep within your ear canal. This should feel a little bit ticklish, but if you feel pain, please let me know. Great. That looks swell. I say that looks pretty well. So now we're going to move to the next portion of our ear cleaning. First, let me turn off the light for you. Great. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to clean the outside of your ear with some water, some soap, And then after that, we're going to give you a massage, okay? This bottle is what I'm going to use to start cleaning the outer portion of your ears. I'm going to spritz. And now I'm going to add soap. And I'm just going to really scrub your ears so that they can get clean. I'm gently scrubbing the outside and making sure that all of your fur is okay. Nice and clean and nice and scrubbed, cleaning all that earwax off the bits and pieces of your fur that are sticking out. Alright, now I'm going to spray your ear once again, getting all of that soap out. Great. And now I'm going to dry your ear off from all of the wet water. Please let me know if I'm being too rough as I gently dry off your ears. Great. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put some lotion on your ears and we're going to massage the lotion in. I hope you do like the scent of this. Great. Now I'm going to go on your ears and massage and massage and massage. I'm going to rub the back and rub the back and rub the sides and rub the sides. Massage the fur. Massage the fur. Massage, massage, massage. Massage, massage, massage. Massage the top. Massage the back. Massage. Make sure to get the area by your piercings. And massage, massage, massage. Massage, massage, massage. Massaging here. Massaging there. Massaging there. Great. Finally, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brush your ear fur, and then we shall move over to your other ear. Wonderful. Now, could you flip over to your other side for me so I may begin cleaning your right ear? Now we are going to take a look inside your right ear. So, I'm going to turn on my light and we are going to have a look inside. As I am looking inside your ear, I do see quite a bit. The first I see, just like your other ear, your earwax is pushing onto tympanic membrane. It's pushing deep on the membrane. You have earwax all around the sides. And lots of dead skin as well that has built up. On the outside of your ears, the same, lots of dead skin. Your hair is quite long and there's lots of earwax on top of it. This ear does look to be red and inflamed, so I will be much more careful when I examine it. As I look at the back of your ear, it seems to be fine, so I am not concerned about that. Great. So, just like the other ear, I'm going to start by using this cotton swab to remove all of the dead skin on the outer portion of your ears, making sure that I do not put this inside of it. That way I can prevent myself from pushing your earwax further in. I'm going to turn the light back on and now we can get started. paying special attention to the back of your ears, as the back of our ears can get dirty quite often, but is a hard place to clean completely. And I am just making sure that it's nice and clean. Great. So we have cleaned that pretty well. And now I'm going to scrub away all of the dead skin. Now, as I said last time, this should not hurt, but your ears do seem to be red on this side, so they may be pretty sensitive, but I will try my best to be as gentle as possible. Let us begin. I'm just scraping the edges and scraping the sides and scraping the other side and the other edge, making sure all the dead skin from the outer portion of your ear canal has been properly removed. I'm going to get this top surface, making it nice and clean. And now the back one more time. And the inner portion of your ears. Great. The next thing I am going to do is I am going to begin to remove the earwax from the inner portion of your ear canal. Once again, there is nothing to be worried about. I will take great care into making sure your pretty little ears feel no pain at all. To begin, I'm going to scrape you just gently like this with the tool I will be using. And now I'm just going to scrape all the way around. Once again, let's begin. Getting deep in the ear canal and making sure that I remove everything. I'm carefully scraping the inner portion of the ear canal, the sides of the ear canal, and all of your ear functions. I'm scraping and making sure that they are okay. It's looking like your wax has been cleared up. Great. So now what we will do is we'll switch over to the fluffy portion and I will begin to get up the rest of the debris. I am just fluffily running my fingers through with this tool, cleaning the outer portions, and now sticking it deep and cleaning the inner portion. Do let me know, once again, if you feel any sort of pain whatsoever. Wonderful. Now that has been nice and cleaned, it is time for us to clean your ear. I shall turn off the light and we shall get started. Just like with your other ear, when we are cleaning the ear, we'll start with some spritz of water. And after we spritz your ear a couple of times with water, we'll then go in with soap and scrub. And after all that is done, we'll take the lotion and we will massage your ears. And after we massage your ears, we'll then brush your ear fur. So let us begin. I'm going to spray your ears. Make sure that they are nice and saturated. Now I'm really getting in your ears and scrubbing, getting all of that earwax off of your fur and scrubbing your ears until they are nice and clean. Perfect. Now I'm going to spray your ears again. and get rid of all of that soap. Good. And now I'm going to dry off your ears. Making sure your lovely ears are nice and dry. Great. And now it is time to add lotion. Now it is time to massage your ears. I'm going to massage and massage and massage and massage and massage and massage and brush your fur and massage 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 and massage. Great. And now I shall brush the ears. Fur. I'm making sure all the lotion is worked through so that your ears are nice and wonderful. Alright. We are completed with our session today. You may stay and rest a little longer for however long that you may like. And I will see you next time. Thank you for coming in, and I hope that you choose our services. Once again, have sweet dreams. Goodbye now.
Hello, welcome to the clinic. My name is Areta, and I will be your doctor today. Hello.
Did you hear that? No? Okay, I can try again. Hi there, my name is Rada. I'll be your doctor today. Did you hear that? Still no. How about this? If I get super duper close, does that make it better? Yes, okay. So I can already guess what issue you're having. Yeah, you're having issues with hearing. Okay. And oh, it sounds really loud when I speak this close. Okay. What if I speak like this? Is that better? It is. Okay. And how long have you been having issues? A couple of weeks. And when you first noticed the issue with your ears, what stopped you from coming in? You thought it was because you got water in your ears that day from showering. Okay, so we're gonna do some tests, okay? Yeah, alrighty. The first test we're going to do is a hearing test, okay? I am going to speak to you at different distances, and I want you to tell me if you hear it at all, okay? I'm going to say the same word over and over so you know, have an easier time making it out. All right. Apple. Did you hear that? Good. Apple. Did you hear that? Okay. Apple. Did you hear that? Okay. Apple. 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 Did you hear any of that? Okay. Apple. How about that? Okay. Apple. And then, okay. Apple. What about that? Okay. Apple. Okay. So you're definitely having some major hearing issues. I am going to play a, sorry, let me get close, I backed up. I am going to play a sound for you, okay? And I'm going to put this at different points on your head. And I want you to tell me if you hear the sound, okay? Do you hear it? It's on top of you right now. Okay, so you're lacking there. I'm gonna put it at the side. Do you hear that? It's a bit better. Okay. And let's put it over here on the other side. Do you hear it? Okay. And if I put it directly underneath you, do you hear it? Okay. And now I am going to put the sound close to you again, but this time I'm going to stop the sound in the middle of it ringing, and I want you to tell me if you hear it stop. Got it? Good. I'm putting it on top. Good. Yeah. Did you hear that? Okay. I'm gonna put it all the way back here, and then I'm just gonna stop it. Did you hear that? Okay. And I'm gonna put the sound here, and I'm gonna stop. Did you hear that? Okay. And I'm gonna put the sound over here, and now stop. Did you hear that? Okay. So you're having a hard time hearing when it stops, but you can hear when it begins. Okay. So we're gonna have a look at your ears, okay? We're gonna start by looking at the perimeter, and I'm going to touch and feel your ear. Oh, the sound is going like in and out. Okay, so you can kind of hear me speak, but not really. Got it. So I'm gonna look in your ears, okay? But I'm gonna examine the perimeter first. All right. I'm looking at the perimeter of your ear here, and I am touching. Do you feel any pain when I touch? No? How about when I pull? No? And when I palpate? No? When I push? And then what if I percuss? No? Okay, let's look at this other ear. And I'm just touching the perimeter and you feel no pain, nothing, okay? Not when I palpate, okay? When I touch and I percuss, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna look inside your ear now, okay? It's gonna feel cold, but it shouldn't be painful. All right, I am inside your ear here. And it's very red in here. It's a lot of white, sloshy stuff. Yeah. I can't see your tympanic membrane or the bony landmarks. It looks like you have a fungus infection in that ear. Let's take a look. So I'm looking at this ear. Yep. It's looking like a bunch of the same things. It's red in here. It is very irritated. I cannot see any of the bony landmarks or the tympanic membrane. It's white, a lot of sloshy stuff in here. Yes, you have a fungal infection in both of your ears, okay, sweetie? So, what we are going to do is we are going to remove that infection. I'm going to go in your ears with a pair of tweezers. We're going to remove a bunch of the infection and then give you some antibiotics when we're done, okay? You are going to hear a lot of scraping noises on the inside of your ear, okay? If it feels painful, let me know and I will stop. Let us begin. I'm just going to grab this part of your ear, okay? It's a little wet in here, so it is hard to grab. But don't worry, I'm a professional, I'll get it. All right, that looks really good. Let's switch over to the next ear. Here we go. Alrighty. There's a little bit more in this ear. Let's grab some. Alright. And over here. Alright, let's take a look. Starting with this ear. Good. I can see the tympanic membrane now. I can see the bony landmarks. Your ear canal is very red, very inflamed. The tympanic membrane is also inflamed. But we got a good amount of that fungus out, which is great. It is going to build up rapidly without taking proper care, so I do really want you to take this medicine consistently, okay? Let's take a look at this ear. Good. I can see the tympanic membrane. I can see the bony landmarks and the same. It's red and inflamed in here, but you'll be okay with some medicine. Alrighty. So, I am going to prescribe you an antibacterial and an antifungal care. Yes. And start you on a course of antibiotics. And you should be good as the fungal infection is trying to dissipate you. It will come back in waves and various forms, okay? But just come on in, we'll clean it out, and then it'll finally be gone. Thank you so much for coming in, and please take good care of yourself, okay? Great. I will see you next time. Bye bye.